Happy Saturday. I'm really excited to be vlogging this week and this month because I'm feeling really good about this month and this year. I feel like I've shared this a lot, but I'm just really excited for all to come, and I love a reset month. It is my favorite. I'm doing dry January. I'm doing some new things in my routine. I've mentioned it on some of my other platforms like seed cycling. I'm trying to eat 95% of my meals at home right now and trying to work out like 4 to 5 times a week. So it is Saturday, it is 8 a.m. I went to bed at like 10 last night. Oh, my Oura Ring's actually dead, so I want to plug that in because I couldn't see my sleep score, which it might not have gotten if it died while I was sleeping. But I'm about to drive to McFadin Park with Crispy so I can throw the ball for like at least 15 minutes before 9 a.m. and we get in trouble for being off leash. And then I think the farmer's market is still there today, so I want to grab something and then get a car wash. And then I have a workout this morning at 10:30, and then I have a meeting in the city, and so I'm just gonna bring you guys along. It's going to be a very productive weekend. I have a lot of things I need to check off my to-do list that I've avoided for like a long time. I need to get a new passport, I need to go get a passport photo, I need to get a money order for the passport to mail it in. So quite a few things to do. I am solo parenting this weekend. My husband James is in California for work. He's actually going twice this month for work, so I get some alone time. Not I get some alone time, but I do love being alone. I feel like I can be so productive when I'm alone sometimes and get these like nitty-gritty tasks out of the way. I'm in my workout clothes already, and I just need to add a puffer. Aritzia just sent me this puffer in pink. When I got it in the mail and I opened it, I was like, should I have selected pink? Like, I feel like this is so like Pilates princess coded. I don't know, I was kind of like, is this me? And then I put on a workout set and then I wore it to Pilates and I was like, wait, I feel so cute. I love it. I do wish maybe I even got a bigger size so it was like a little more oversized with my hoodie underneath. I actually don't think it'll be too cold. Saturday morning. Alrighty, we're on the way. Someone commented on one of my TikToks being like, why do you wear those eye patches out in public? I've like never even once thought about, oh my god, like I'm wearing these in public. That's so embarrassing. Like I feel like it's like normal. Like I feel like a lot of people wear eye patches out. I definitely see other girls wearing eye patches at the airport and I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's kind of like an accessory. It's kind of cute. I don't really think these Rode eye patches or a lot of the brands I don't feel like actually like do anything. They're probably hydrating, but like some of them feel like stickers. Like these ones kind of feel like stickers. I kind of like the ones that are more silicone-y and then they like absorb into your skin and you can feel when they're dried out. I just like don't know if these do that, but like I guess when I pull them off, if I leave them on for a long time, they do feel like dried out after a little bit. I don't know. I hate when they feel like you're literally just doing like a sticker on your face. Driving to McFadin, it's 8:30 and we're gonna play some fetch. I haven't played fetch with Crispy in New York or like in Brooklyn in a really long time, so I'm excited for our little mommy-daughter play date this morning. What's up, fun? Miss Muffin? Crispy? Do you have fun? You go to the farmer's market? That was kind of hectic, carrying so much stuff, having Crispy on a leash and getting stuff at the farmer's market and like trying to pay for things, and my hands were so cold. But I got an apple cider and it is deliciously hitting the spot. Not even craving coffee. I'm not having coffee on an empty stomach, so for me that means waiting until I eat rather than forcing myself to eat something and having coffee. And yeah, it's honestly been fine. Like I do want to drink coffee and then I'm just like, oh, just wait and have it, and then I have a full ass meal, like my full breakfast that I'm like really full from, and then I'll walk and go and get a coffee, and it's my first coffee of the day and it's honestly really nice, and then I only have one coffee during the day and it's a vibe. Highly recommend trying that out. It is not as hard as everyone makes it seem. James just found me even though he's in California, a drive-through car wash because I don't want to get out because I have all this stuff, and I also bought ice cream, so I need it to be like pretty quick because I don't want it to melt in my tote bag. It's like a rave in here. It's kind of fun. I haven't done one of these, I feel like, since like high school. I can take these off now. It's kind of stressful. You have to like line up your car and get it perfectly on the tracks and put it in neutral. But I didn't have them vacuum because that will scare the living shit out of Crispy if I make her get out of the car and have them vacuum. She hates loud noises. She's probably freaking out right now. So I was like, no, I need to stay in the car and she needs to stay in the car and you guys need to not vacuum because she'll freak out. But yeah, this is kind of lit. Alrighty, I just got home. I need to leave for my workout in like 25 minutes. And I want to do a little haul of what I got. Honestly, when I do stuff, like what I just did, which like obviously was nothing, but like I'm like, wow, imagine doing that with a kid. Like it's just a really major added step. Like even with a dog, I'm kind of like, oh my god, and then get the leash and then the bag and then I'm juggling all these things that maybe be easier because you have like a stroller. You can throw things in the stroller. I don't know. That's a thought I always have. But I was really cold at the farmer's market, so I kind of picked up random stuff. I feel like what I've been doing recipe-wise is just seeing things that I like, picking them up, and then coming up with the recipe when I get home rather than like, okay, I'm gonna make this tonight. Let me go get all the ingredients. So I got spinach knowing that I maybe wanted to make a soup. I might need to get some more broth, but I have some ground turkey, I have onion, I have carrots, I have lemon, and I have this like pastini stuff that I want to put into it. I thought that would be good. I got some fresh cilantro, which I thought would be nice in it as well. Onions, they're really big. And then I saw these breakfast pork sausages that I thought looked really good. I feel like having more protein in my breakfast will be nice. So like this with eggs could be really good. I was worried this is gonna be melted, but I think because it's so cold out, it's not. I got this cookies and cream ice cream from a local dairy stand, and then this cinnamon butter, which I thought would be really good on toast, although I'd probably use like a savory butter more. I wanted to try it. I got some ground beef and I got a new hot sauce. It says Sorcerer Project hot sauce. I don't know, it looks really good. I always buy and try new hot sauces. And the most recent hot sauce that I bought from a random place I actually didn't really like because it had fruit in it. And I'm not the biggest fan of like a fruity hot sauce. She's disgusting bowl. I'm not setting that on the ground though because she will try and play right now. And I need to feed her before going to my workout. Slayed the hair and makeup. I don't know if this furry jacket is gonna photograph well, but I don't think you'll really see it. I hope it turns out good. Hi vlog. Together on the weekend. Making Jordan work on the weekend.
This wasn't work.
No, kind of, but it was really fun. It was really fun.
It was fun work.
We're
catching up with
really brainstorming and bringing people in.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be fun.
It's disgusting in New York.
Really bad.
Freezing.
Sharing an umbrella.
Yeah.
Wet.
I mean, the umbrella was a good call. I definitely wouldn't have thought of it.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'm coming up.
Yeah.
We need an umbrella.
Alright. I literally have not sat down since I got home. It is almost 7 p.m. and I don't know, we met with her at 1:30, probably got back here at like 4. We were there for a while and then it took a bit to get home. And I have just been cleaning out my office. I said it was gonna be on my to-do list today, and so I really went for it. I just had piles of clothes I needed to sort through, products I needed to sort through, organize my desk. I just had so much crap. So I did that, saving the passport stuff for tomorrow because Chase that I went to on the way home was not open. So I need to go to a different Chase bank to get like a money order and then fill out the paperwork and go to USPS to ship it out for my passport. So that's on tomorrow. My friend's coming over in an hour and we're gonna have dinner here at 8, which is kind of late, but we have a birthday party that we need to stop by in the city. A lot of James and I's friends are gonna be there, so I'm excited, but I need a little snack. I honestly wanted a snack since I got home, but just went hard on cleaning and I feel good, and walked Crispy and fed Crispy. I have some cashews. I love cashews. Favorite nut by far. I know that they're the least healthy nut and like that contains the most amount of fat, but I love them. I kind of wish I got salted. I got unsalted. I feel like they're better salted. And I want to try this hot sauce that I got at the farmer's market. I'm gonna try it on a masa chip. Might be kind of messy because it's pretty liquidy. Yeah, that was a horrible idea. Really good, but super liquidy. Not one that you can pour on a chip, but good. Good amount of heat and not too hot. I am exhausted. Maybe I should have like a coffee or something. I just sat down and like checked my phone for like the first time today. Wow, I'm tired. James is out of town, but his friends are at Chez Margot. One of them just got a membership and they're like texting me to come and they're having a big night for sure, which I'm not drinking. But they sent the photos of their cocktails and the cocktail did look fire. But I'm gonna make soup for Christy and I. Christy, I told her to come at 8, which means she'll probably get here at like midnight because she's the slowest person on planet Earth. But I'm gonna make a soup. I'm gonna make ground turkey, like noodle pastina. I don't know, we're gonna go with it. Start with the onion and I'll show you the final product. It is 8:34. Christy said she was gonna get to me at 8. I bet you she'll get here at 9. She already texted me and said, you're very valid for being annoyed if you are. And I'm actually not, because it's just expected at this point. So I made dinner way later than I should have because I had a feeling she was gonna be late and I didn't want it sitting forever. You wanna tell the vlog what time you got here at?
8:45. Not bad.
Not great.
But not bad.
That is pretty bad.
No. What time did you say I'd be here?
8?
No,
8's what we said.
And you were like...
Midnight?
Yeah, so 45 minutes.
How was my dinner?
It was really good. Dinner was really good. Christy was all dressed up.
It's 10 p.m. and we're heading to the birthday party. Should I call an Uber? I just got this jacket. I really like it. Got it on a ball.
I just got bangs.
Yeah.
From Cher, S-H, like S-Hair, Japanese hair salon in West Village.
You went to the West Village for it?
Kazu.
Why did you go there?
Because I've gone there since day one.
I didn't know it was all the way in the West Village. Okay, I called an Uber. It's not that close. Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. I love Sundays. I just made my breakfast. I had overnight oats, which I can prep it for tomorrow and show you how I make it. It's literally the easiest thing. I have these quick oats that I literally ordered on Amazon and put it with pistachio milk, some maple syrup, and cinnamon. And I topped it with my seeds this morning and I cooked another apple in the cinnamon butter that I got at the farmer's market yesterday. So good. Literally so filling. Like, this will keep me full for so long. Like a pretty good healthy portion. My Oura ring says I only slept like 6 hours and 50 minutes, which is not my ideal sleep. I like to be between 8 and 9, which if it was like 7 hours and 50 minutes, I would have been fine with, but that is just not enough. But I did go to bed pretty late because I got home at like 12:15 and then I called James and then I probably went to bed at like 1 a.m., which is like really late. and woke up at like 8:20 and needed to take Crispy out like immediately, so I didn't want to like try and fall back asleep. So I'm a little bit tired, but again, having a productive Sunday. I need to ship something to the RealReal. I have a few things I want to sell on the RealReal. I just started doing it because my sister Lucy loves the RealReal and she says she sells a lot of her stuff on there. So I had a few things. This like dress I wore to a wedding like 3 years ago. It was yellow with like seashells on it, my like friend Lauren's wedding, and I've had it in my closet for ages. I'm like, why am I keeping this? Like I'm never gonna wear it again. So I had that and a few other things. And then I've been working on the information for my passport name change and renewal. So I got a passport photo yesterday. I filled out the documents online. I have to send in my old passport, and then I need to go get a money order. So I saw one of the Chase banks that's open today, so I'm gonna do that. If you are recently married or getting married soon, I use this company to help with like all of the legal stuff, and it's incredible. I'll show it to you guys. It's called Me. They actually reached out to me before we got married and were like, we help with like the name change. They basically send you a packet with all of the instructions based on how you are changing your name. So I was changing my middle and my last name, and then it tells you all the things you need to update and in what order. So like social security, passport, ID, just like get it all legally done. And I'm kind of just like taking it in steps. I did my social security last year and I had to go into an office in Brooklyn to do it. Now I'm doing my passport, and then once I get this back, I'll do my ID. And I think I need to get myself a New York ID because I still have a California one, and I'm coming up on 7 years here. Probably time for a New York one. I own a car in New York, so probably should do that. But it makes it very easy. It gives you detailed instructions. They also like make it kind of fun and funny with their notes in here. I've just found it really helpful, and they also print out like the forms that you need to fill out. Some of them I've just ended up doing online and printing out here, but couldn't recommend them more. They have been really helpful. It is a fucking process changing your name. Those are like the nitty-gritty things I need to do today that are not so fun. And then I need to do some other stuff. I have a wedding. I've said I have many weddings coming up in March, and after trying on all the stuff in my closet yesterday, I kind of thought one of the dresses I had in there that I like hadn't really tried on that I had ordered from brands would work, and none of them were the perfect color or the right fit. So I want to do some online shopping, which is funny. I like never online shop because I feel like I get sent so much, which is obviously so amazing. I feel like I don't really spend much money on clothes. I do like to use my Revolve credit and use it on Forward sometimes, so I'm gonna try and do that and find something for the wedding in Palm Springs and the welcome party in Palm Springs today. And then I also still have like half of my wedding photos that I want to go through. People are probably overseeing them, but I still have a lot that I haven't posted and I want to share. So I need to still go through like the rest of our wedding day, the after party, and the recovery photos. So I'll probably do some of that today. I want to start my book that I got. Those are the main things. I'm going to have a pretty chill day. Maybe even take a nap because I am tired. And if I have the energy, I wanted to do 12/3:30 and watch a vlog. All right, I'm going to go run those errands. UPS first, and then the bank, and then USPS. A goal for mine in 2026 was to get dressed more frequently. A lot of times working from home and even on the weekends, like I'll stay crispy. I'll stay in my sweatpants or my pajamas with like a sweatshirt, and I will run my errands in that. Like I literally don't care. Like I'll run around the corner, I'll go pick up my dry cleaning, I'll get in my car and drive to drop off packages, and I'll be in my PJs until the night again. Honest, and I don't like obviously post about that because I wouldn't post me in my PJs all day long, but I do that a lot. So I'm trying to be better about getting dressed. I also moved things around because the way my apartment's set up is like I have my office down here. Down here I basically keep like a lot of new things that I want to wear on my hanging rack, and then in the like, closet down here I just have like summer clothes, like dresses, tops, and then I keep all of my like a lot of my sweaters hung up down here. And then upstairs I have like all of my pants, all of my long skirts, all of my workout clothes, all my PJs, sweatshirts, and then like other coats, and then I also have coats in here. So it's not like I'm ever looking at things all at once, which is kind of annoying for like getting ready, especially having to go like upstairs for some things. But I moved some things around so that I have like more jackets and like things upstairs so I could get like fully ready upstairs without coming to grab something down here. I don't know, I'm trying to make my life a little bit easier, and I want to do 12/3:30 later. So I put on some, these are like really soft workout pants. They technically aren't even workout pants. I would like travel in these, they're really comfy. But put on that, and then a aloe fleece underneath because it's pretty chilly, and then this bomber jacket. My studies are DMY, And how cute is this little pouch? I just thought I would throw my things in. I couldn't find parking right in front of UPS, so I parked like a block away and carried the box up, and UPS was closed. So I carried it back. My arm was like on fire. And then I looked on Google Maps and it opens in 6 minutes. That's okay. I think I'm gonna go to the bank and then re-attempt UPS because my arm hurts and I cannot do that, and maybe I'll find something closer when I come back. All right, that has taken a good amount of time and I feel like I didn't get that much done, but I went from UPS to Chase Bank. Like, struggled to park. That area of South Brooklyn under the bridge is like so hectic. Chase Bank was actually lovely, and I got the money order very easily, and I also ordered checks because then I wouldn't have to go in for a money order. I just don't own checks for some reason, and I don't think I ever have had them with Chase. I've had them with Wells Fargo when I was like a teenager. I remember getting my first checkbook. So I ordered myself some of those, and then I walked from there to USPS, and USPS is obviously closed. It's a Sunday, but I thought maybe I could just put it in like a little drop box, and then I uploaded it to ChatGPT just to make sure everything looked right, and gave me a checklist, and it was like, you should double check the weight and get tracking for it since it has your passport. I'm just gonna wait and do the drop off and take it in person to see someone at USPS tomorrow when they open on Monday, and I can just walk Crispy there, so that'll be nice. Drove back to UPS. No close parking, literally parked in the exact same spot as before. Walked up and the line was insane, but since I had to drop off, I could just walk in and drop it off. So I did that, and then I had a slight panic and I was like, wait, was it even a UPS label? And then I searched on my phone for like 10 minutes to make sure it was, and it was. I feel like I'm like second guessing myself and driving myself crazy, but that was the annoying shit that I definitely didn't feel like doing today, and did most of it. So I'm heading back home. I want to take Crispy out and maybe go get a coffee. I'm not sure where. I'm feeling really tired, so I feel like a coffee would be nice. Maru is this really good coffee shop that I feel like I've talked about in Williamsburg, but it's so hectic on the weekends. Also, when I was just at UPS, I noticed that Kijitora has this like brand new location that's way bigger on North 7, like across the street from UPS, and I haven't been to it. And I used to get that strawberry matcha all the time. It was packed, or else I would have gone in. But also I want to walk Crispy to go get one. So there's a lot of cute new shops happening in Williamsburg. I feel like Birdie is a really cute coffee shop. I could do that. I also have an amazing chicken sandwich, but I'm eating my groceries, not doing that. I'm exhausted. The not great sleep last night, or not long enough sleep last night, is getting to me. I just sat on the couch for a bit upstairs and did some planning for upcoming travels. We're going to a wedding in Palm Springs in March, one of my best friends, and I might be borrowing a dress from Lauren. I'm a bridesmaid, but I haven't tried it on yet, and I just got a little bit worried because Lauren's wearing it to a wedding in Australia soon, so I probably won't try it on until after, and I'm just worried if I don't like it, what will I do? So I ordered two from Revolve that are a similar color. It's like a pale yellow. She's having bridesmaids in like different pale colors, which I think will be really pretty. And then I did a few emails that I needed to do to make my day easier tomorrow. And what else did I do? I looked into hotels for another wedding we have in August in Rhode Island, and then started looking into some travel for a wedding that we have in Idaho, also in August. We have 3 weddings back to back in August, 3 weekends: Rhode Island, Idaho, and Big Sur. So it's a busy time. So I think we're going to go to the wedding in Rhode Island, which we can drive to. So I was looking at a few different hotel options, and we've never been. So if you guys have any options, let me know. I was looking at the room block. I was thinking, since we never been, and that we could drive to do like a fun hotel that was maybe a little bit nicer. Some of the hotels are crazy expensive, so I didn't want to do something crazy, but I don't know. And we'd only go for 2 nights. So I was looking at what we could do, and then I didn't book anything yet, and then we'll fly to the wedding in Idaho, and from there we'll fly home to California to my dad's house, and then probably drive to the wedding in Big Sur the following weekend, and then drive back to Orange County and fly out of there, if it makes sense. If not, we could fly to the wedding from Orange County to Big Sur, and then Big Sur back to New York. So just kind of starting to plan out those things because they just only get more expensive. Feeling exhausted. I was supposed to see a friend for dinner tonight. She's really hungry hungover. So she was like, do you want to just do tomorrow? So we're going to do dinner tomorrow instead, early before my acupuncture appointment. And I'm really not wanting to do 3:30 at all. And I really wasn't going to. And then I got up because I told James I would go pick up his dry cleaning while it was gone. I said I would do it on Friday and I totally forgot. So I'm going to go grab it now, get that off of my plate for this week. And then I am going to make myself go do 3:30 and watch vlog. And then I might order birds of a feather because I'm not in the mood to cook, or even I might just have my soup that I made last night, but like I'm kind of bored. Like I don't want to have that again. And I feel like Jordan and I could have the soup that I have left over tomorrow for lunch while we're working from here. Lighting. It's probably not very good, but I just had an everything shower. Felt really good. I feel very clean. And I'm going to treat myself to birds of a feather because we got back from Miami on Monday. It's now Sunday and I haven't eaten one meal out, like delivery or eaten out, once this week. The last time I ate out was Miami last Sunday. So I'm gonna treat myself to it, and the soup leftovers, I'm gonna have Jordan and I have it for lunch because I hate when food goes to waste. And I'm also eating out tomorrow night for dinner, but that can be my one night of next week, and this is of this week. With my friend Amber, we're going to Tonchin in Williamsburg, which is this amazing ramen place. I've only been a couple of times. So I'm gonna order birds of a feather on Uber Eats. The best part about birds of a feather is that it literally comes. My mouth is watering. My mouth is watering thinking about it. I actually can't believe I haven't ordered it once in 2026. Like I usually get it once a week, and like I was in Miami. Usually I get it every night that I get home from a trip, like if we don't get home really, really late. And I didn't order it on Monday because I was like, I'm gonna be healthy, and I cooked dinner on Monday when I got back. And because we landed earlier, we landed at like noon. So yeah, I think this is very well deserved. All right, every single time it has me saved, I do baby cucumbers, kung pao chicken with white rice, and it's already added.
San Diego.
Well, where are we gonna spend the week before?
We could go to Mammoth.
So like, and then would we just rent a car? Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Going to have a good week this week. I have been up for a little bit. I took Crispy for a walk this morning, which was actually really nice, and ran into a really good friend of ours who lives on our street, one of James's best friends, Dan, and then ran into my sister's boyfriend on the walk, which is so nice to live in a neighborhood that you just like run into people you know. I really enjoyed that, especially like first thing on a Monday morning. Good vibe. But I have a call in like 3 minutes, so I'm quickly getting ready for that. I wanted to show you guys how I French braid my hair because people ask me, and I taught myself how I do it, and this is like my go-to hairstyle for not putting heat on my hair. I take section off this like top part. I don't usually do it with a part, but you can do it with a part if you want. You just probably want to brush it back. Separate into 3, and you're just picking up more pieces as you go down. I feel like mine's pretty messy. I don't, make it perfect unless I am wearing it like out. This is just to give my hair a natural wave and keep it out of my face while I'm in meetings. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And then I'm quickly going to put on some brow gel before this meeting that I have. And curl my eyelashes. It's actually a sample I've been using. I'm really specific about an eyelash curler, and the one we had previously made I liked, but I wasn't like, this is the best eyelash curler I've ever used. I'm really, really liking this sample. I think it's already better than the last one. Yeah, I look so tired. Okay, I need to rush on to this meeting. I'll put on maybe some quick makeup after, but I'm going to end the vlog off here. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna start another vlog for this week. Thanks for watching.